No. No. What? No. Oh. What?
Sports. We're ready to break in some Saturday night basketball. I'm Brian Anderson.
Hey, Brian. In Julius Randle's 7th NBA season, he became an all-star. He said, I've been through a...
Well, great story. Good stuff, Allie. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. You take a look at New York. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place.
Well, right now, for New York, they had some lofty goals to start the year. But they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Inside, we have Randle and Robinson. Mitchell out there with Derrick Rose. And it's the monster in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. C.J. McCollum is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Ballard at the 5, down low.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
And the shot goes in.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Out to the right wing. A good look from Graham. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Graham's got 5 points. You know, Graham, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Nobody's in the
Can't hit that one. New York goes the other way with it. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road. That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Pass to the monster. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Pass to Robinson. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's the monster. From downtown, hits the 3-pointer. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's the monster. Covered by Williamson, and he gets it to go.
One thing we knew Randle could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
New Orleans in the lead. Now McCollum coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Graham, that's good. find some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Here's the monster. And again, New York with the triple.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Grant, the pass to Williamson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Up ahead. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
McCollum finds Ingram. Offline with a three. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now.
In the front, 2 minutes.
Here's the monster, covered by Ingram, and the basket by the monster. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And the Pelicans call time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Nance, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in for Graham. McCollum's shot is off. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Randall over to the left wing. Here's the monster. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. New Orleans has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. McCollum outside. Sinks it from distance.
Inability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Back to Randall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Randall's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Kicks it to Quickly. Clock at 6 with the drive, and he dunks it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
For 3, McCollum. Counted from distance. McCollum's got 9 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Inside. Here's the monster. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Jones up top. Plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Oh, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
New Orleans has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. So on the floor for New York, Kemba Walker's out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's the monster in at the 4. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he gets them both. And the importance of rest may be never more starkly outlined than we've seen of late, Smitty. Both teams in the 2020 finals were knocked out in the first round.
You're right, B.A. Physically and mentally, you need time away from the game to heal and recharge. Remember, before that, we saw how Golden State wore down after 5 straight finals appearances.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's the defense. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. He's got 15.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Against Nance. Pass to Murphy. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's the monster. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And now, all their points coming from the paint.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Murphy. No good from outside. New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Down low. Outside Burks. Here's the monster. Back to Burks. Pass to the monster. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice move. Nance pulls down the board. New Orleans has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Murphy.
Nothing.
The offensive rebound. For 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And the Knicks call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Pelicans, second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
You can live without a style.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Rose, the pass to Mitchell. Here's the monster, covered by Williamson. And stolen by Williamson. Now the Pelicans in transition.
Shit.
Here's Valanciunas. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And now a 6-point Pelican lead. Rose finds Mitchell. Here's the monster, covered by Williamson. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The shake. Pelicans cleared away. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
Out left to the wing. Here's the monster. Graham covering. Good. He's got 19.
We love the power and money.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Ingram on the wing. Pulls up, high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ingram's got his second bucket on the night.
What I like about Ingram at this point in his career, very decisive in his actions.
Here's the monster, covered by Williamson.
Come in, reach it. Come on, reach it.
Pass to Burks.
Then reach it.
New
Give the reach
York
it.
needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Now here's Williamson. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too. I just love the ball movement.
I mean, Zion hit the ground running when he first got into the league. He went from the first pick overall in 2019 to an all-star in no time flat.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside, Robinson. Big finish by Robinson.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Smitty, when you think about the rapid ascension of Zion Williamson, you also see his improvement clearly in his stat line.
That's right. He's taking and hitting more outside shots, playing with terrific physicality, and that will make your numbers go up across the line.
Now a timeout called by New York. Boy, Devontae Graham really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half. Walker passes to Randall. For three, Barrett. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Pass to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Ingram's got 8.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's the three. And the Knicks have the 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Competition.
Love it as well. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Pelicans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Walker. And again, New York with the triple.
There's no question that Walker is a shoot-first guard. He really wants to score as often as he can.
Don't let him win. He's open again.
That's good.
He's open again. He's open again.
McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
God
Just
damn it.
incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Open.
And out of bounds.
Get lucky.
Walker for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is Walker's mindset in game in a nutshell. An aggressive scorer who wastes no time firing away.
And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here alongside Tibbs, and Coach, you hang your hat on defense. How can you improve on that end of the floor in the second half?
Well, we're having a hard time matching up with their 3.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with a tremendous game we're seeing from Devontae Graham. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing. When he was off his game, he's rounded back into form. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
3-point shot was their best friend. When it's working, I don't really like it. I'd rather jeopardize it. Tonight, they're living and they're living good, baby.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, it's never fun. You play against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well,
for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. New Orleans in the lead. It's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. C.J. McCollum is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Here's the monster. Valanciunas covering.
There's no defense.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. McCollum against Rose. Here's the monster. He's got 19. Inside. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Anytime you can get Randall moving toward the rim, that's a good thing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. McCollum finds Ingram. Up top, Valanciunas. Checks out Mitchell. Graham misses. New York trailing. Here's the monster. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Randall, right side. The 3.
Come on, Reba. Well, I'll beat you.
To the wing on the left. Robinson in the post.
Shit.
Covered by Williamson.
That's fast.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Shaky start to the half.
Look who's got me. Look, that's a Mitchell. He can't guard me.
Trying to find that groove.
He can't guard me. He can't guard me.
Double by McCollum. Outside for Mitchell.
Wide open. Wide open.
Drills Mitchell's gotten himself going.
Wide open.
His first points of the game on the deep ball. In that 2019 draft, Zion was surprised that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night.
Watch out!
You've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion. It becomes a major event. And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And the Knicks making a change here. Burks has checked in. And here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he
flashing them motherfucking troubles.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
No.
McCollum outside.
No.
Misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Mitchell drives in. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. And it's now just a 1-point Pelican lead for New Orleans. They've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Jones.
Yo, we got it.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Kid.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's McCollum. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
He's like his cheat code.
For him.
Folding from everywhere.
On the wing, Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. McCollum outside. Shoots from 12.
That's it.
The rebound by Burks.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Whoa.
Got a piece of it.
Oh, shit.
Pass to the monster.
Oh, shit.
McCollum with it. He's got 16. And here's Jones.
Oh, shit.
He's off on the layup. Here's the monster.
Let's hit him again.
A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Oh, no good.
Whoa.
Had a chance to take the lead. Lets a floater
Block
go.
him.
And no good.
Good.
The Knicks go the other way with it. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pass to Rose. Here's the monster. Valanciunas covered. Here's the monster. 19 points in the game. 4 on the clock.
Let's choose the school. They got this down.
For the lead. Valanciunas for the rebound. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. McCollum outside. Valanciunas with it.
Wow, that look.
Outside Jones.
Now he drew one.
Defensive 3-second call.
3 seconds. Wow, shit.
And the technical free throw is good.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011, Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Look at how
he's checked in for Julius Randle. Barrett comes in for Burks. Quickly is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Walker in for Rose. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Walker passes to Robinson. The 3-ball.
Come on.
And it's Walker. That time all the assists from Robinson. Walker's got 9 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And he's going for the
Oh, shit.
And Nance with the slam.
Beautiful
You
setup.
can take this to
Great catch. Great
tie game. Tumble. Off the roll. Kemba. Oh, again. Kemba.
Getting a little creative.
Oh, wow, that was close.
Unfortunately,
we're in it.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Pelicans on top. They lead by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
It's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Challenge shot. Long rebound. Hard. You got to get to the elbow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got R.J. Barrett. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's the monster in at the 4. Robinson gets the bucket.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Grant.
Can't leave them open. Can't leave them open.
Outside Ingram. Pass to McCollum. That one falls.
That's the key. You can't leave them open. Is this a zone?
Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. quickly outside. Here's the monster. Outside Walker. Fires the three. Drains the triple.
Continue to stack it up from three. He's got 2 in each half so far.
New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Now a timeout called by New York. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double. Whatever it takes to beat you.
Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Mitchell's checked in for New York. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys,
we need to steal it now. Let's do it now. No. Wow. Is everyone scrolling? That's insane.
The work pays off. He's coaching them up for a victory.
And Allie, thank you for that. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. And
again.
Sends it right off the glass.
Shit.
Walker against McCollum. Shot clock at 6.
Levels guarding Walker.
Walker's shot is off.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Graham, the pass to McCollum. Back to Graham. Pass to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Wow. In my
That
face.
type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point. Or maybe... Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, or both.
The Pelicans have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Graham, the pass to McCollum. And
this is insane.
McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half. On the wing, Mitchell.
Always scoring the shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
McCollum, the pass to Ingram. Throws it up high. And Williamson throws it down.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Can't be stopped.
This just goes with the narrative.
As long as he
Mitchell
keeps
is
scoring,
a baller
still
who
in
wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Outside Graham. Pass to Ingram. There's the triple. And the Pelicans hit again from
deep.
deep.
Every shot they shoot, they score.
Shutting down the three-point shot.
Every shot.
It's Walker on the wing. McCollum defends. For 3, Barrett. Nance pulls down the board.
Beautiful shot.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
Every shot. Every shot. Money. Wow.
New York has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. To the middle. And he taps it home with authority. Wow. Yeah, great creativity in the air. New Orleans calls timeout. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devontae Graham.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off.
Every
just
shot.
about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding
Doesn't
him.
make sense.
He's had an answer for just
Doesn't
about
make sense.
everyone.
Wow.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Julius
Doesn't
Randle's
make
checked in for
sense.
New York. Rose comes in for Walker.
What is
Here's
this?
Mitchell.
Cheating? Doesn't make
That one
sense.
falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
Cut it again. Now
Rose has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Just have to be ready with Ingram,
On a roll
okay?
offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Rose against McCollum. Outside Graham. And
Now
the
he
rebound
missed,
goes
okay.
to the Knicks. Randall's got
Now
5
he
rebounds
missed.
tonight. Here's Mitchell.
That one.
And Mitchell with the slam.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Yeah, we got time. We'll take the ball. Take the ball.
And there's the foul.
Still
Go
get
on
two
Derrick
shots.
Rose. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Inside. Here's Grant.
Whoa, we stood it.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, we almost stole it.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
And the Knicks call time here. They're losing by 7. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter.
3 points will keep the game alive.
Outside Barrett.
Barrett?
The arc. It's called in by Zion Williamson. And the Pelicans shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Right wing. The 11-footer.
No good.
Misses off the left
Good.
iron. New York trailing.
Every moment counts.
We just need the three.
Got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Randall. Wow.
Can't hit.
In and out.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Shot's good. I
So-
don't know.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
The 3 from Mitchell. Pelicans cleared away. 35 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Ingram off the drive.
Why you gotta
He's got it going
disrespect
on.
him?
Now 7 for 10.
I didn't know every shot.
Leaving nothing to chance.
It's
This
gotta be a
run
puzzle.
shutting the door on him.
Not messing around
Every
at
shot.
all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Yeah, but every shot.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
All right, it's over. It's over.
Poked away. Robinson with a steal. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. This one was a fun. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
Can I trade Mitchell? Why? Because in real life he's not in the Knicks. Trade Mitchell. Oh, I want the city uniform.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene, and it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little like, it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one, it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know, I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so super excited to see where it goes, but so far so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point.
No. So they always score.
Building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, Raptors, that's
like
what it
is.
is.
David, good insight. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Hard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Barnes out there with Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for New York, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Rose. And it's the monster in at the small forward. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Rose passes to Mitchell. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Barnes with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Achua. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Anunoby against Mitchell.
Whoa.
Shoots over Anunoby, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Toronto now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach.
So you can go
The officials call for a 3-second violation. Raptors are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barnes kicks to Trent. Back to Barnes. Now the pass to Trent. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. No good that time. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The monster passes to Robinson. Here's the monster. There's the 3.
This is Achua.
Robinson picking up the assist.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Shit on you, Joe.
With Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in the season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Mitchell outside. He can't get that one, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Barnes with it, now defended by Randall. They get it back. Here's the monster. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Now, Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Van Vliet against Rose. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Passes to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Mitchell. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The monster passes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, concentration right there. Mitchell Robinson refuses to let the defense have the last word. Nicely done.
To the inside. Van Vliet can't cash in from close range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Anunoby. And here's Trent. Good ball movement here by the Raptors.
Big defense.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
For the Knicks, checked in for Robinson. Quickly comes in for Mitchell. And it's Kemba Walker in for Derrick Rose. And then for Toronto, Ken Burge is checked in for Precious Achua. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes.
Shit out of here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
New York shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
At the line for
He's perfect from the line this time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And the pass to Birch. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
To the middle.
And
And he'll take down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Van Vliet outside. Boucher in the post. It's stolen.
Nice. I'll play it.
Quickly against Flynn. The shot's good from Quickly.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Raptors trail by 6. Outside Flynn. Knicks with the rebound. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Anunoby finds Boucher. Over quickly. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Bangs home the trifecta.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Walker against Van Vliet. Bucket is good. Van Vliet's got 5.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Back to Randall from past the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Knicks out front, up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Knicks, we've got the monster. Kemba Walker is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Randall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 8.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
There's the 3. That one no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Flynn the pass to Boucher. Back to Flynn. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In 4th, the Raptors.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Here's Barrett. Nice move. And the layup is good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Terry with the contact finish.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Robinson's checked in for Randall. Donovan Mitchell comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Barnes comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Flynn. Barnes against Burks. Rebound by Rose. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
and some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. To the paint, here's Robinson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, as a roller, Mitchell Robinson has a chance to be a problem for defenses. Shows it right there.
Burks with the steal. The fast break now for the Knicks. Mitchell leading the charge. It's good. Mitchell's got 7 points.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and get 2 at the other end.
In the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, the active hands of Derrick Rose. Really good job making that offensive player uncomfortable.
Mitchell outside. And it's blocked. Now, here's Trent. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Here's Barnes. That one off the back iron and out. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to the monster. This one for 3. It's good from He's got 14.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And real quickly, he's checked in for Alec Burks. Ken Burge is checked in for the Raptors. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's the monster. Now that's how to finish the break. Throwdown with 4.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Pass to Achua. Back to Trent.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. You look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Catching up on the changes for New York. Ando comes in for the monster. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Rose. And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Barnes. Pass to Mitchell. Back to quickly. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Quickly's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations. Could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
Barrett, no good. Raptors trail by 12. From 17 feet out, Barnes can't get it to go. Quickly against Flynn. Outside for Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Outside Flynn. The pass to Barnes. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively. Letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime. He has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Large spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Barnes out there with Ananobi. And it's Achua in at the 5 spot. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
At the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Raptors trail by 16. They double team Van Vliet. There's Ananobi. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
The Monster passes to Rose. Here's the Monster. 18 points for him. Shoots the three-pointer.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Barnes finds Achua. Barnes against Rose. And that one's good. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Young's checked in for the Raptors. Here's the Monster. 21 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. The shot misses. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Anunobi, no good. The Knicks leading by 15. Pass to the Monster. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. They double team Van Vliet. Anunobi kicks to Trent. Inside, here's Van Vliet. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Van Vliet's got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Doris, though he's getting the press for his scoring, and he's been prolific, Van Vliet's defense is equally as impressive.
My goodness, great instincts. Rarely fooled. You can't trick him. Quick feet, strength in the post. You see guys try to take advantage of his lack of size. He won't have it.
Hands it from downtown. He's got 13.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Out left to the wing. The monster passes to Mitchell. For the three. Kept alive by New York. The kick out to Rose. Takes a three. And it's Mitchell missing. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Latrey. No good that time. New York leading by 10. Down low. It's deflected. Here's the monster. Passes it to Robinson. Shoots over at Chua. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Raptors trail by 10. Now Van Vliet. He's got 13. Goes up on the high post. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Van Vliet's got 7 points here in this quarter. New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for New York. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Quickly comes in for Mitchell, and Walker subbed in for Derrick Rose. Pass to Boucher. A minute 42 left in the third. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And the dunk by Boucher.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Raptors trail by 9. Van Vliet, right shot. Here's Flynn. And the three off target.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. There's the double team with Walker. Barnes passes to Van Vliet, and that one drops. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Right, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Now here's Randall. Defense is right there. Here's Quickly. Off target with his three. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Barnes. Here's Birch. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Oh, but please don't me. He's
got 24. New York, no good that time either.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And how's that for the killer crossover? It's a thing of beauty.
Here's the monster. Boucher defending. Here's the monster. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From outside the arc. And he got that one up in time, but it doesn't go in. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Wait this week, Toronto. Ready to swing. Come on.
Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Everybody hang top. Now look, we got to tighten up our defense.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Knicks leading by 6. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Kemba Walker is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Robinson, and there's the monster. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. The Raptors shooting for the game at 42%. And here we go. And the basket is good. Van Vliet's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Moving in.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Robinson passes to quickly. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mitchell is checked in for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. 4-point game. They double-team Van Vliet. Walker against Barnes. And it's good. 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Mitchell looking it over. Here's the monster. Boucher defending. Here's that one goes in.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Van Vliet with it, and he's going up for the alley-oop. A dunk by Achua.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Mitchell.
Well, Wyatt Donovan Mitchell with the dunk contest. Case in point right there.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And that one drops for him.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and their coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Rose comes in for Kemba Walker. And Toronto also making a switch. Anunoby, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Robinson with the team.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Robinson with the block.
Oh,
and he goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. On defense, the Knicks. Van Vliet looking around. That shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Randall. Oh,
it's
no difference. And one. Oh, let's go.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Now, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Barnes left side. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. New York calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, the Monster.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. And there's the drive. Good on the shot.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Barnes against Randall. Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back.
They have no defense there.
Here's Mitchell.
Misses.
Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes outside from 11 feet away.
It's a tough shot.
A dunk by Achua.
Oh.
See a player going all out when the game's this tight.
No.
He knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Oh, he can't guard him.
And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Toronto's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Blackner's moving the ball around. Back to Barnes. Randall with the block.
Oh, the block.
Randall with the send it back block. Nicely done, Julius.
Barrett against Anunoby. There's a pass to Rose.
Mitchell.
On the wing, Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Mitchell!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The Monsters checked in for R.J. Barrett. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Mitchell up top, defended by Trent. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Had a foul to give there, but rather not have it cost your team points.
Well, you have to admire Donovan Mitchell. This guy is capable of playing either guard position, and he plays with so much passion and energy, guys. It's infectious.
Barnes outside. Achua kicks to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Misses the tray. And they go for the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble in.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season. And the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Is what you say.
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's his first personal.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line, 41.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And again, no good by Toronto. So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
All right, thanks y'all for watching. Let's do it. Let's do it.